Woman in the world this year, the Olympic champion Veronica Campbell from Jamaica, and this crowd will go crazy with this introduction here. A lot of Jamaicans cheering her on. Listen to that cheer.
With the backdrop of a little bit of reggae music, a lot of green and gold in the crowd, the Jamaican flag colors. Here's a look at the lane assignments. Owens, Sherry Ann Brooks, Aileen Bailey, also of Jamaica, Williams, Campbell, and the lady they're introducing right now.
Getting a big ovation. Getting a big ovation is Marion.
Tori Edwards beside her in lane 7. Hey, Tori Edwards has looked very good in her last couple of races.
She's gotten better and better as the 2003 world champion.
Been a tumultuous time for Marion Jones dating back to the Olympics in 2000, Larry.
The high of Sydney for her, and then her husband gets caught with steroids. Former husband, I should say, at this point. Another high, she winds up having her first child with Tim Montgomery, who she is not living with anymore. Balco situation crops up. She winds up 5th in the Olympic trials, doesn't make it. Her career kind of spirals downward for a couple of years here, and under tremendous amounts of pressure, nothing going right, and the wrong choice of coaches, and we can go on and on and on. Victor Conti, I thought she had a chance to kind of settle that suit. Not settle the suit, bring him to court and clear a name. She chose to settle the suit. So this is her first race since June of last year in the United States. She's had only 2 track meets since, and the crowd is now standing for this race.
Through it all, she maintains she has never used performance-enhancing drugs and has never been sanctioned for such. This, the Visa Women's 100 meters. That's Lauren Williams in lane 4.
Williams needs a great start to be in this hunt. This woman can hold top-end speed as well as anybody. She's very strong in the last half of the race is Campbell, and Marion Jones is somewhat the unknown. Let's see how she runs her race.
Williams, Campbell, Jones, 4, 5, and 6. And we have a false start.
On Marion's situation, she said, you know, I've only had 2 races. She said, I'm not race sharp. Coming into nationals, I need more than 2 races. She didn't get any big appearance money here. When you step into a race or you make a call to a meet director, as they did to Mark Wetmore, to say, any chance we can get a lane, a name as big as Marion, there's not a lot of money at stake here. She's here again to start her climb back. She used to get $50,000 to $100,000 per race in Europe for years, and she's really starting from a much lower level.
There's a look at Lauren Williams, the beacon of the young, new school group of sprinters here in the United States.
Terrific
on the women's
lady.
side.
3.5 years to graduate from the University of Miami. Finance major was Williams. Started a scholarship fund for youngsters who can't afford to go to college to help give them some scholarship money.
Veronica Campbell with the season's best so far at $10.99. You know, if you get onto laurenwilliams.net, you can get yourself a sub 11 tattoo for $4.
It comes off too, we should say.
This time they're out cleanly. Williams got out nicely in lane 4. Campbell starting to move, and Marion Jones has rocketed ahead of the field. Marion Jones, MJ, is doing it her way. Marion Jones winning in 11.06. She is back in a flash. Don't sleep on Marion Jones. You are looking at a proud champ.
Beating the world champion and the #1 ranked woman in the world this past year is Jones, and this is setting the track world on its ear.
The winner of the Visa Women's 100 meters into a headwind, a slight headwind of 0.5 meters per second.
You turn that wind around by just 2 miles an hour, she's under 11 seconds. The fastest in the world was 10.99 seconds. That is superb time into a slight headwind. Superb time. Take a look at this. Marion got out well. She said in Mexico City, I was surprised how good a start I got. That was her first race back. She gets out with everybody, and she's out with Lauren Williams, and usually in the second half of the race, the woman off to her left gains, Veronica Campbell and everybody. Campbell cannot gain on Jones here, and Jones holds the margin of about a foot or 2 over Campbell, who is the #1 ranked sprinter in the world. Wow, the controversy in the sport and the interest of the sport has just been jacked up another level. level. Marion running extraordinarily well.
There were skeptics after her 11:06 at altitude in Mexico, but then she put some teeth into that mark with an 11:16 just last week under horrible conditions in the Netherlands, and now an 11:06 into a slight headwind, Larry.
Mark, I should mention, altitude has thinner air, so you run faster. You know, implements go further and along, baseballs fly further in Denver, you know, it's all that stuff. So you lower her to sea level, and that's like an 11.16 second her altitude thing. So this is a very fine performance.
Let's go down to Dwight with Marion.
All right, Mark. Well, you made my job a lot easier by winning that race. You didn't exactly pick a small media market or an easy field to race against. What compelled you to run in this race against this group?
Because I'm a competitor. I want to compete against the best. And I said, shoot, with New York in my backyard, pretty much. Come here, let me run against the best.
With everything that's happened with you in the last year plus, the injuries, the allegations with Balco, everything else, what makes you come back?
The fact that this is what I love. I love the sport of track and field. I have a passion for it. I've been running it now for 24 of my 30 years of living. I competed here at Randall's Island 15 years ago, so I just love the sport, and nobody's going to chase me away.
You know, it's no bulletin to you that perception is reality, and the perception of the media and therefore the public is that you have done something untoward. And I know you've aggressively defended yourself always. What do you have to do to convince the public that you're the real deal?
No, I just think I need to get out here and be myself, run fast, win races. And the people that know me believe in me, and there's a good percentage of them out there. They know the truth, and they know that all these allegations are false, but I just want to run fast, you know. You're always going to see a smile on my face. My family and friends have been the biggest support through all of this, and I'm glad that I'm kind of now back on track. I'm not, you know, where I need to be, but every race I feel like I'm getting better, and that's important.
Is 3 weeks enough time for you to be where you need to be to run rounds at the Nationals in Indianapolis?
Oh yeah, I definitely think 3 weeks is plenty. You know, I'm not 20 years old right out of college. I'm a veteran now, if I can say that, but I'm looking forward to it. I think this year is going to be interesting, and I hope to run fast.
Congratulations. Great to see you back.
Hi to a few people at home.
Whomever you like.
Hi, Monty. Love you. Hi, Ma. Hi, Albert. See you guys.
Monty is a very proud son right now. I'm not sure he realizes how proud he might be, but Mom just laid one down close to 11 flat. Come